Welcome to episode 58 of the Daily Shed, and today I'm going to be talking about a technique with harmonics. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice way of being able to get multiple harmonics. I'm talking about false harmonics here with your right hand. I'm not talking about like the sort of harp-like harmonics that Chet Atkins and Tommy Emmanuel do so well, where you're interspersing harmonics with open strings. This is just a technique on its own. So here I'll show you. It's this basic sound. Yep. Okay. So what I'm doing here to get those harmonics is just like any other false harmonic. I'm fretting a note and then using my right hand to both touch the harmonic above the node. The node is the place where you make the harmonic. Basically, it's a certain subdivision of the string. 12th fret is halfway. That's an octave. That's called the 12th. The halfway point. The node is the octave. But here with these harmonics, what I'm doing is usually I do the octaves. And what I'm doing is I'm using my index finger to fret an octave above, so 12 frets above. And then I usually use my middle finger, but you can also use your ring or your pinky, and then just sliding that index finger across at the same time, using one of my fingers, in my case my middle finger, to drag along with it. So you're actually dragging at the same time. You can practice it by going to the 12th fret and just like that, 12th fret in the high E string, and practice that. And when you get it, what I'm doing is I'm doing a G bar chord. These work really well with bar chords. Go up to the 15th fret, and you're kind of mimicking the shape of the chord. Like that. You can do it with any other chord too. I find bar chords go well because the notes are pretty close together, but you can also do a G, a regular G open chord, or a C. F major 7 is pretty nice. And I'm just dragging down from the top strings down to the low ones like that. Once you get that down, I'll go back to my G bar chord. Once you get that kind of comfortable, you can then try doing the higher harmonics. In this case, what I'm mimicking is the 12th fret harmonic, the 7th fret, and the 5th fret harmonic. That's what I'm mimicking here. So do your G bar chord, go up to the 15th fret, and then basically you're going down to the 7th fret, but you're 3 frets up, because this is 3 frets up. There's your octave there, and you go down. That's basically 12th fret. You go down to the 7th fret. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically, it's 6 down from this. Well, 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the 10th fret. Do the same thing. So you get a different harmonic out of it. So that compared to this. And you can go 2 more to the 5th. And this is very high now. It's pretty hard to get a real loud tone out of it, but you can get a little bit. That's the 7th fret. That's the 5th there. So it's pretty hard, especially when you're over the fretboard like that. So usually the octave is best. But I think it's a really nice thing to do at the end of a song, on your last chord. You know, say you're going C to G. You can end with that nice harmonic, or your open G. Like that. And again, you sort of mimic the chords, mimic the shape of the chord. With a G, because you've got that fretted note there, and then open strings, you want to go the 15th and then the 12th fret. Like that. Or D, you kind of curve it a bit to imitate the shape of the strings. So again, you're just working down from the top to the bottom, and you want your fingers your right hand, your middle finger, or whatever finger you're using to pick, and your index finger, which is fretting it. You want them on the same string at the same time to get that high note. So it's a pretty fun thing, again, especially for the end of a tune. I really like it. So hope this is useful to you. Please let me know any comments or questions below, and thanks for watching, as always.